All right. So I just wanted to record this, kind of debrief for a minute on my AZ-104. Yeah, I took it earlier, and oh, gotta say it was a good bit harder than I thought. I did kind of go on an aggressive timeline. I just kind of I think a week and a half ago or something like that. I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and take it. Now to preface that, and I'll probably do another video of my work history and kind of experience that I actually got. But yeah, so I worked in Azure for over a year, doing a lot of management and DevOps stuff, and so I thought, you know, probably didn't need to study too much. And I'll post. I use a lot of YouTube videos, and I'll post those in the description of this video. But if you end up taking, yeah, if someone here ends up taking it, I think a couple key things to think about. One, obviously, everybody talks about time management. I lost track of time. I ran into some questions that I knew they will tell you if you have a case study and how many you have whenever you first start. But I ran into some questions that it popped up a message and it's like, you won't be able to review these. And I was like, oh, this is the case study. And I went through it and there was like 5 or 6. And in my head, I was kind of like, this doesn't feel like a case study, but I just did them, and you can't review that little set of questions. And this was like midway through, the rest of the normal test. Well, uh, anyway, I got to I got out of that part and continued on, and I got to the review screen, and I was like, this feels early, but it didn't click. So I I spent the rest of the time, and I was like, I better turn this. I got down to 2 minutes. I was reviewing my answers, and I said, I better go ahead and turn this in. But when I clicked next, then I got my case study, and yeah, I uh I got a little frantic, and I started sweating. I was like, okay, gotta be cool, So I quickly scanned it, uh, and I selected a few of the options that I thought were right. But I will be honest, I was I was firing shots in the dark at on a couple of those. I was just like, I just didn't want to leave a blank. But uh, yeah, in the end, I ended up passing. Not as high as I wanted, but I definitely got it. And I think the next steps, I think here in a couple of weeks, probably after Thanksgiving, I am going to try for either the 305 or the 400. I did a lot of work in the direction of what the 400 is going to test me on anyway. So I probably won't try it. I don't know. I'm probably 3 or 4 weeks out from actually trying. But yeah, I'll post some of uh, the videos. I didn't really do much. I did a lot of YouTube, just kind of listening to watching some like test questions and stuff like that. But I just kind of was like, I'll get this. And I should have done more studying because I didn't pass by a lot. But I'm happy how it turned out. I was really stoked when I saw the congratulations you passed screen. I kind of looked at it and I was like, are you sure? Are you sure about that? And I was like, man, I knew going into it, it was, I was like, I don't know if this, if I should have given myself some more time because I did. I did reschedule one time because my son got sick and I was, spent a couple days, one full day. I wasn't even able to study, during that time. So, yeah, I had moved it basically 3 days later because I was aggressively trying to get it done, and I'm happy about it. It's in the past, and the one interesting thing about I've been AWS certified before, but you have to I think you get 19, 20, 22, like 3 years or something like that before they expire. But with the Microsoft certs, it looks like there's a way to renew them. It's within a year, but there's a way to renew them either for free or for very little, maybe some sort of training and stuff. I don't know too much about that yet, but I'll dig into that. Anyway, like I said, I'll post a few things in the description. That's why I've been kind of quiet lately. I haven't had any, pressing ideas that I wanted to throw together on the video. I think my next video on this channel will probably be just going to be talking about, my past, how I got into, DevOps in particular. But that's not the only thing I do. I've done a lot of app development as well. But yeah, we'll just kind of, I might make just a video just kind of highlighting some of the background that I have in some of that stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later.